Yo, right now you're listening to Nothing Major, Nothing Mad, just a Nothing But Music podcast. We got myself, Benzo, in the building. I'm with my brother H.
Right, episode 19.
Episode 19.
And we're back.
Back, man. Hope everyone's good. Hope everyone's enjoying their Sunday.
Trust me, man. Hope you lot enjoyed our episode last week with Ish.
Yeah, big up Ish for coming, man.
Trust me. What we got for them this week, though?
This week, we got quite a relevant topic, to be fair. A topic that I think just keeps growing and growing as time keeps going and going.
Yeah.
And
it's something that we have covered slightly on the podcast before.
yeah,
Touched on it in a couple of different episodes.
Yeah, we touched on it, yeah. But it's just about the app TikTok.
Whoosh.
No, TikTok is an app. And obviously a new social media app that definitely grew over the quarantine period and stuff rapidly. People be making their cool little dances and whatnot. Edits of songs and whatnot, videos, funny videos. And yeah, it seems like it's just doing a madness in the music industry at the moment.
It is a lot of artists have TikTok to credit for their success right now. I would say
a lot.
From the UK to the US, everywhere, bro.
What was your when did you first hear about it?
What about TikTok?
Yeah.
Can't lie. My girl on it, she was just telling me about TikTok. Oh, download TikTok. I said, nah, man, allow that. Nah. It weren't for me. And then lockdown happened. I was bored. I said, you know what? I'll just download it. Cool. Downloaded it, and yeah, it's an addiction still. It's an addiction.
Yeah.
And before I even knew it, it grew so rapidly that now it's not only TikTok. We were literally just saying this, and Instagram's got their own version of TikTok now, Reels. YouTube's got their own version, it's called Shorts.
YouTube got their own version of it. I didn't know that.
It's short little videos. They're literally called
Oh,
Shorts.
I saw that. I didn't know it was called Shorts.
Yeah, so that's their new thing. They're trying out as well.
Damn.
Yeah, this whole concept of short 1 minute videos blowing up, bruv. That came from Vine. Vine was back in the day.
Yeah, but Vine only had a shelf life though, because it was only showing jokes.
Yeah, and because what can you really do in 6 seconds, 7 seconds in it? You can't really do too much. Well, now it's a minute. Now there's actually scope for bigger things than just jokes in it.
I think the Bobby Shmurda hat thing was the closest thing you're gonna get to I don't know. That was the first thing I saw of a rap song being edited in that funny way and stuff like.
But there wasn't any scope of discovering songs through Vine.
Yeah.
Not necessarily, unless it was a song that
they might have
put
done the
into
Bobby
a funny
Shmurda
video.
thing, the hat thing. I definitely think the hat therefore gave that song a couple 100 million.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, actually.
It might have been.
That's true. Now that I think about it, there were actually quite a few songs that I'd say did blow up on Vine as well.
What was the other? I think was it Fetty Wap in that era?
Fetty Wap, Young Thug, Rich Homie Quan, all of these guys, 2013, 2012, around that time, innit? These guys' music was all over them apps, innit?
Nah, yeah, it was a crazy little era, that one there. But I don't know, it didn't really affect me though. That's where things like TikTok it's getting into my world now.
Yeah. Were you not on Vine heavy?
No, not really. It's just the ones that everyone knows, the Bobby Shmurda, the hat stuff. I wasn't really. I didn't really, the humor was a bit. I thought it was a bit goofy for me, innit? Back then. But people loved it though, so that they done something right. People loved it, innit? But yeah, by the time I was I don't know, innit? It's very American, innit?
Yeah.
At the time it was very American, so it just didn't. Yeah, I didn't really hear about no big UK bands.
Yeah.
I could be wrong though.
I can't remember many.
Yeah, but this TikTok thing, I remember my introduction was my brethren was always telling me about TikTok, and then again I thought it was one of them American things again. I'm just whatever. This was just before the COVID hit.
Yeah.
So I think COVID has a massive part to play in the TikTok stuff.
100%.
COVID hit. And
that's when everyone downloaded it. Yeah. That's when everyone was like, you know what, I'm at yard, bun it.
Then Drake done Tootsie Slide.
Yeah.
But I was so out I was proper out the loop with TikTok for a long time, and Drake dropped Tootsie Slide, and everyone was like, it's a TikTok song. I didn't understand it. I just see a man talk about Tootsie Slide. What's this guy on?
Yeah.
I didn't know what he
you
was
see
doing.
all the trends that surround that song and like all the little dances.
I didn't get
and
what was the reason for it, innit? It was like a TikTok song. I'm like, okay, but I didn't get it. But now I know. I check my stats. I hit like 1 billion something on views on TikTok.
And then when you actually go on TikTok and you see all these people dancing to it, you're like, rah. Now I understand why Drake made that song. I disagree. Like, as in, you know, that's a different discussion whether Drake's right to make that song or not. That's a whole different discussion, as in whether that's, if you know, is he doing that for the love of music or is he doing that for the love of the peas or the love of opportunity?
Yeah, I think it was like the label or his team behind him saying,
say this would be a clever idea, go into this direction.
He's always trying to be an innovator and whatnot, so he was like, yeah. So now I'm on TikTok and I'm seeing it. It made sense what he was doing, innit? Like, it made sense. I was like, oh, okay, like that was where he was going. Like you said, when you see all the hypes around it, I was like, yeah. But then I heard about this Don't Rush challenge to do with Headie One and Young T and Bugsy.
Oh, yeah.
This is all in the COVID period. I was like, I still wasn't on TikTok then, like.
Yeah.
It's like, like, I didn't understand. Like,
bare challenges, actually. A lot of these challenges, like, you see all these rappers now are starting, like, they'll drop a tune. You notice that? They'll drop a tune and they'll say, you lot, I'm starting for example, the tune's called iPhone. Start an iPhone challenge, and everyone like rap to this beat and then send in your videos on TikTok or something. That's become like a big thing that they're doing now as well, and I think it's clever still. That's a good way to get people to push the song, because you just keep hearing that beat. You keep like, it's clever.
It is clever still. It's just that, no, you're right still, but it's the Don't Rush challenge. I didn't know that it was getting playlisted in bare like American stuff. Like it went worldwide, didn't it? That Don't Rush thing. Like Young T and Bugsy made a lot of paper off of that. I was like, raw, like, this is cold. And then, still wasn't on it. I still thought it was a bit, because I'm seeing man do like the dances on camera and that, and like that's sick for them, and that it wasn't really what I do, innit? So I was just like, okay, like it's still not app for me, so I'm just gonna separate. The thing that made me like kind of keep one eye open for it was that beatbox thing, fam.
Oh, that goon, what's his name? Spot 'em Got 'em.
Yeah, Spot 'em Got 'em, because I know about Spot 'em Got 'em and them, man, and from before that. So when I listen to the song organically. Like, people don't believe me when I say I listen to the song, like, just because I followed that kind of crowd, innit?
Yeah.
So man's heard it. I like the song. I posted it on my page, and my friend was like, oh, this song's bait on TikTok. I said, this song? This is some goonified song, you know? It's just like, like, J. Cole making beatbox. I was like, this song's just hard.
Yeah.
And then as soon as he said, oh yeah, this is bait on TikTok, I just saw hella man doing that funky dance.
Yeah.
What's this? That's how I was like, raw, like, that's how TikTok's doing for guys. Like, just even like the drilly man, it doesn't discriminate.
Yeah, no, it doesn't at all.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, bro, that, I don't know how much hits that got, but that was worldwide, bro. Play it in a party, now everyone's doing that funky dance. Crazy still.
Yeah. No, that is mad. Like, you see all these people dancing to these songs, they don't know what the lyrics, like you said, they're dancing to this goon song. I'm pretty sure my man's locked up right now anyway.
Something like that.
And hundreds and millions of people dancing to, like... I think he's another one who has, like... Obviously, like you said, he might have been popping before the TikTok thing, innit? But that's another rapper that I think has the...
He wasn't even popping. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't... That's what I was saying. It wasn't even like he was a popping guy. Like, he was proper like one of them... underground... Florida man, like, if you know about that scene, you would know about him. Yeah. Anyone else, you wouldn't know about him. That's why, like, I was like, raw, that's crazy. Like, obviously, I saw like Pooh Shiesty on the remix, and that's probably what drew me to the song in general. But it was mad. I was like, damn. But I still was like, nah, I ain't getting involved in that dance, that nonsense. You know what I'm saying? I still thought the dancers, cordy, whatever. I'm hating.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yeah, nah, I'm not on the TikTok stuff. And then the body moment. With RD.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
No, it's all over TikTok. All over.
And it wasn't just like the begs outside the culture that were like, I won't call them begs, but the people that outside the culture that listen to rap music. It's the people that like the Philippers that work in Asda and, you know what I'm saying, the Janes that work in Sainsbury's, like.
Everyone is saying, have you seen the state of her body? Everyone, like, Americans even.
Crazy.
Americans even saying, have you seen the state of her body? Like, that's crazy.
Because when that happened, that's when I first got onto TikTok. And I was like, raw. Like, I knew the song was bait, but just seeing that, I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah,
like, these lot done a mad thing with that one. Like the Ross. Yeah, what Ross done with Body, even that little transition thing he done. Like, whoever the creators behind that was crazy. Like, I want to know if they thought that was if that was on purpose. Like, if you seen the state of her body, like, that was on purpose with the RD thing.
Yeah.
Because everyone knows about that.
Do you reckon it was on purpose? Because it's clever still. It's clever having that little break and then... Have you seen the state of her body?
I think it is. I think it is. I'm always a thing of nothing. My motto was nothing's by accident. Like, I feel like they're always cleverer than it. Artists are always cleverer than people. Yeah. People give them credit for.
That's true.
Like artists or a team. Like everyone's got a team. Everyone's planning. Like there's money in. You might just see normal rappers, but there's money behind this, innit?
Yeah.
Like them man have to make this work, innit? So to get RD on there, obviously it's juxtaposition. It's like you got Russ rapping and you got this white kid from Brighton with a flipping stone Burberry scarf.
Yeah.
Looking at one geezer. It's just unexpected for someone that doesn't know RD is anything. Yeah. If you watch that for the first time, knowing no one, you'll be like, "What's going on here?"
Yeah.
And it will just grab your attention, innit? So I feel like it was done. Same way with the H done for Keisha and Becky.
Yeah.
If you watch that for the first time, it's like, wow, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah, like this thing can do some numbers still. But since then, RD's just catapulted.
Yeah.
Catapult. You know what I mean? That's it's like his career went on a launch pad and went zoom. Top. He's out there with one of the most arguably the top 3 in the top 5 most popping guys in the UK right now.
For sure, yeah. Everyone knows RD right now. Everyone knows RD. Everyone knows that bar. Everyone knows he's popping right now because of TikTok, because of what that little moment did for him, innit? With them 1-2 bars that he didn't think was gonna. Do you get me? This thing I found, says in 2016 when the app launched, you could only come across viral videos or Billboard hits. Today, popular TikTok songs influence the Billboard charts rather than the other way around. I think word. So basically, you could only use songs like before. You could only dance to the songs that were popping. Now you can dance to anything and make it popping. Now that it's crazy. It's crazy still. And I think that's like.
On the one hand, and make it popping. Yeah,
on the one hand, I think it's good because I can't like downplay the success of people like Central C or RD or Spot 'em Got 'em or any of these other guys that really did blow up off TikTok, innit? But I think the fact that they blew up off TikTok, it didn't allow me to take them in like I wanted them to. Like Central C, I think like my perception of him has been ruined forever because of. When I heard him for the first time, when I heard about all these songs, in my head, I can't get out that image. I can't get that image out of my head of people dancing to his songs or just TikToks. I can't get that out of my head.
And your entry point was just wrong.
My entry point was, it was wrong. It was just TikTok. And like, you're scrolling through TikTok and you just hear the same, like the start, like the same 30 seconds of a song. It just ruins it for you, man. I don't want to hear anything to do about it anymore. Like,
when you wipe the tears, you wipe them just for me.
Yeah, like, oh my God.
I don't know. Central C's hard, yeah. I feel like you're just unlucky with that one, yeah. Because Central C, like, he actually doesn't even, like... I think he saw the interviews, like, he didn't know how to use it. Like, people just done it. People, yeah.
He didn't, I don't think he
wasn't his plan originally.
Yeah, like, even Loading, he didn't make it for TikTok.
Yeah, he didn't make his songs for TikTok.
Nah, but people just said, raw, like... I guess this is perfect for TikTok for some reason.
Because he has the kids in a headlock. Like, I just missed his wife's performance, but I saw the videos that he has the kids in a headlock. Like, So, what you're saying, I hear it. Because I'm the same when I find out, it's the first time on TikTok. Who's that guy, American guy? Trackstar. She's a runner, she's a Trackstar. Yeah. I can't listen to that song. First time I heard it was a TikTok.
Yeah.
But I guess there's some people that are like 15, 16, they're looking at us like dinosaurs were talking like that. Like, it's just that times are just changing, innit? Like, what we're saying is right, it's true to us, but some people be like, in 10 years' time, if 10 years' time and you're saying that for another artist, they'll be like, brother, get with the program. Man be like,
they'll say, bro, this is how everyone's coming up now. What do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean? Which is a bit scary.
Which is scary. It is scary, but at the same time, it's like, it's a whole new world, I guess. Like, it's probably what the old heads right now are saying when all these men are coming up doing what they're doing.
Yeah, same thing. Like, oh, why is it, when the old heads go, like, oh yeah.
I guess when they heard someone liking Young Thug for the first time, they're like, no, why? Why are people gravitating towards him?
They called it mumble rap.
They call it mumble rap. They call it talentless. Like, what's wrong with him? He's just drugged out. But now look at him. Now look at everyone.
Maybe TikTok rapper is the new mumble rap, or just a TikTok rapper.
Yeah.
Because I think the guys that blow up off TikTok, yeah, it's cool, but I just feel like, are you ready for this? Like, when you blow up so quick, like, and you, like, do you have a catalogue? Do you have a...
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure.
It's a lot of pressure.
I feel bad for them sometimes.
Yeah, like,
you might not even necessarily have a vision in your head as to where you want to go, but now you just have a song with 10 million views and, like, pretty much nothing else to show for it. Like, no other music. You're like, right, okay, I need to get in the studio now.
And how do you shake the stigma of being a TikTok rapper as well? Like, how do you when you make a project now, like, how do you... Because TikTok is basically just purely on vibes. There's not really much... The moments that blow up on TikTok aren't really moments of substance. It's just like a little, I don't know, a dance or...
here and there.
Like, so, how do you shake the stigma of, like, alright, it's time to get real. I'm actually a real artist as well. Like, how do you shake that? That's mad. Unless... Because sometimes they blow up on TikTok by accident, fam.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because who's that guy, Welcome to Brixton, I'm in the party with
SR.
Barbies and SR, yeah. Brother, when I heard that song again, before it blew up or anything, I just heard the song in it. I was like, it's a good song, and it was cool. But I didn't think it would... It's got 50 million streams, fam.
Yeah.
Like,
everywhere. That song's everywhere as well. Like,
50 million streams, and I feel like that's... I'm sure that my man doesn't have more than 10 videos out. Not saying he doesn't like deserve to be, but I'm saying it's like, how does he continue that?
It's a lot of pressure, bro.
How does he make that solid?
Yeah. I mean, does he go in the direction of making another track like that, another TikTok tune, or is he changing his career? And then if he changes, not changes his career, but if he goes in the direction of, okay, let me just make the rap that I want to make for the fans I want to make it for. Are all the TikTok fans going to call him fake? Or all of them guys going to say, well, this guy's just changing lanes, I don't know. Or...
Exactly.
If he starts doing the TikTok thing, would all of these other men start calling him a phony? Like, all these men start calling him a fraud? Like this guy, he's just a TikTok rapper. He's,
Yeah, it's a confusing time. Because with your fan base that know you from TikTok, they just know you from TikTok. Like, it's that literal.
Yeah. So they don't know anything about you. They just know that sound. And
they just know the sound. They just know the little dance. So it's like, I'm trying to think what a little line that's popping. And I think the line from that is Brixton Bully. But
it's not a butty, man.
But like, people know it. And it's like, cool, like, it's just like, you're going to make money from it. Yeah, you might have a good career out of it. But I feel like it's changing the listener's attitude towards music. That it's deeper than just whether they're gonna like it in the future or not. They probably will like it in the future, but it's gonna change how they view music altogether. Like, it's gonna change how people see an artist. Like, it's not whether it might in 15 years time, it might not even be whether your album was a great. It might just be, how much TikTok jam moments did he have?
That's true. How many man danced to your song?
Yeah, last time I checked, you only had 50,000 plays on TikTok.
Trust.
He had 150,000 last week. What's going on, bruv? Like, I feel like it's gonna change the listeners. Like, the future ones, like, it's just gonna change.
I hope not.
The way the world's going, I don't even know.
The benchmark for a good song isn't, did XYZ dance to your song? And that's a trash song then.
However, we're talking about in popular music. Real music's always gonna be here, fam.
Yeah.
But it's just popular music. I think it's gonna change. We're not talking about the men that are the indie artists that are just making music for their loved ones or their friends or for themselves. It's not, and they're just gonna make projects. We're not talking about them. We're talking about the guys that wanna hit top 10.
Yeah.
We're talking about them guys, like the popular music guys. We're not talking about guys that are just project based, or you know what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. Because there's man like Fredo, for example. He hasn't made a TikTok song to my knowledge, or a song that's been popular on TikTok to my knowledge. But I don't know. If he wants to get a top 10 now, how does he do the TikTok route? Because I can't imagine him doing a TikTok song.
Nah, I think Fredo's solidified what he needs to like his blueprint, his method. I think he doesn't need to do that TikTok like drop a song for the dancers, and I don't think he does. That's not his lane, innit? That will never be his lane.
But do you think that in the future, like, he might have to adapt?
I sincerely hope not, because how the hell is he gonna adapt? Like, how, bro? Without being forced, without sounding fake, without all of these things, man. I don't believe he can. I don't believe a lot of these guys can.
Because right now, let me get the UK charts up. I'm talking right now. It seems like if you're trying to hit the top 10s and your song's not popping on TikTok, it's like try again. That's what it seems like now. Because
who's in the top 10 in the UK?
I'm about to check now. I'm talking about hip hop guys though.
Yeah.
You got flipping the guy called CK, who's like he charted number 3, and he's like the third. He's like the joint highest charted African artist in the UK ever.
Yeah.
Brother, he might be popping in where he's from, but in my life I didn't know who he was before that song, innit?
I didn't know who he was. It's crazy,
and
bro. Now I know. Now I hear his song everywhere, fam.
Now my man's breaking records.
Yeah, and now I hear that song everywhere. Not just on TikTok, on Reels, on Shorts, on everything. That song is everywhere.
And
it's mad when you think about like what a lot of these, like, if you look at some of the content that a lot of these a lot of these videos like have these songs on, like for example Central C, Obsessed With You, it will be for so many different contexts, so many different things in it. It will be a video, like, I don't know, a gaming montage, and they'll slap that on there.
Yeah.
It'll be a video of, I don't know, a guy and his girl going out in London.
Ed Sheeran, Central C's Obsessed With You is the highest charted rap song in the UK at the moment. It's charted number 7.
I'm not surprised.
It's been in the charts.
I think he dropped a video for that last night as well, no?
Yeah, that's doing crazy numbers right now. I think if I'm right, it's like on 700,000 views in less than a day. So
yeah, I'm not surprised.
The next highest charted rap song before that. Oh, well, I thought there was more UK rap songs. Oh no, it seems to be pop season at the moment. Way Too Sexy is in the top 40 as well. Another TikTok orientated tune. Man, then at one point it was like RD Oliver Twist was dominating top 10, in the top 10. Like, it just seems to be that's the route you're going for. Like, and there's nothing wrong with that. It just seems that that's where the times, that's just where the industry's going. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just that's where it's going, isn't it? That's where it's going. I feel like it's gonna change it's changing the whole. It doesn't change the whole structure. We're probably gonna get albums released on TikToks in about the next couple of years now.
No, but like you said, it's the longevity thing. Like, where do you go from there? Like, even that guy that whoopty, that I don't know what his name is, innit? CJ, that's it. Where's he? Like, what's he doing now? Don't tell me he's still eating off of that song.
Yeah, but you see with them New York men in America, like, they kind of just stay in that circle, like, because the New York clout is just kind of like high. They just stay in the right circle, so they're gonna get the interviews they want. They're gonna be at the right parties, rubbing shoulders with the same people. Like, it's easy.
But is he gonna be dropping another TikTok song? I reckon so, because he's a TikTok rapper. He's like, I feel
like he's got to.
Yeah, he's exclusively a TikTok rapper to me. He's not. I don't think he was making music before TikTok.
Unless he just changes it and just says F this and turns his back on his core, or did the man even have a core? That's another question. Turns his back on his fans and be like, I'm going through this, and just start again. You know what I'm saying?
They gotta have a lot of faith in him to stick by him through that.
Yeah, you got French Montana trying to go viral in the TikTok thing. He's making that. He's trying to remake Childish Gambino's song. Have you not seen that video?
What?
French Montana, his new video, is basically a remake of Childish Gambino's "This Is America."
Right.
You only shoot someone in the head, like Jim Crow, and that. He's trying to remake that, but you know why he's remaking that? Like, he's trying to go viral, innit? because I think have you seen the passer about French Montana on the internet? Everyone said he's got no hits.
yeah. They're like, oh, name. Someone comes up to a gun. Someone pulls up a gun in your head and says, "Name me 3 French Montana songs without a feature." Yeah. I'm dying that day.
I can name Ain't Worried About Nothing. Don't Panic. He's got a song like that called Don't You, but no one really knows that thing. But yeah, those 3.
Hey, you're surviving, bro. I would not have made that.
If you start saying recite lyric, boy, it's long. It's long. Yeah. It's long. But he had that New York bias, like I was talking about. Like, he's just around this. I feel like the circles that he was in is always going to keep his name.
Because he's always collabing with like hot guys.
He did sign Lil Durk. He did sign Lil Durk. You'll give him credit for that. He did sign Lil Durk. And obviously not signed together no more, but put him out there, innit?
What did he sign him to? His label?
Yeah, he signed him to like Coke Boys back in like 2013.
Oh wow!
And then Durk left. He's even got a bar. He's like, I ain't still signed the French, but I'll kill for him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So.
No, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, but but I realized there's benefits of that. I feel like it would be a negative tip, but there's benefits of the TikTok thing as well, like engagement. That the algorithms are friendly, fam.
Yeah, I mean.
They're friendly,
yeah. Little detour. Follow Blog by Benzo on TikTok if you haven't already. Fam. Yeah, man. No cap, like.
Follow Nothing But Music as well. We're on there too.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. We're trying to grow on there as well. So if you're on TikTok, follow us on there, man. We'll have little snippets of videos dropping for you on there as well.
But yeah, I'll keep it G. Like when I had TikTok, I didn't know what the hell I was doing, bro. I was just dropping things, just seeing it. The only time I'm knowing what to do on TikTok is I'm seeing other people scroll. I'm just scrolling through they're scrolling through. I'm just watching what they're watching.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay, like, that's how it works, then, isn't it? Still didn't seem like it was for me, so I'm just trying to find what I want to do. Then yeah, posted one thing went viral from. I was like, rotted, literally.
Put that Back in Blood thing, innit?
Yeah, got a million. It's hit 1 million. I was like, what's going on, fam?
That's nuts.
But the engagement's crazy.
Yeah. Now,
on the gram, trying to grow that same thing is harder, isn't it? It's uphill battle. But with the TikTok thing, it's like generous.
Yeah, because I think the algorithm is like they will genuinely match you with people that like will interact with that content in it because of so many. I think that algorithm is nuts. Like they take so many different things into account. Like say you're scrolling through, right, and a video comes up. The duration of time you spend watching that video, like how quickly you scroll off that video, they're not going to show you similar videos to that. If you stay and watch that video twice, they're going to show you more videos like that. If you watch like 50 seconds of that video and then scroll off, they will take that into account. It's nuts how much planning and how much goes into trying to make the right For You page for the right person, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it's clever still. Because Instagram doesn't do that, I don't think.
Instagram
They don't put that much effort. Because if they did, bro, like, things would be very different. Trust me, you wouldn't have to grind this hard,
But TikTok is like, it's generous, but it's like, but I feel like it's also decreased people's attention span, though. The videos are so short. No, it was on to the next. That's why I don't really like it.
I think it was Vine. Vine started that. Yeah. Vine brought it down to 6 seconds. Any videos longer than that, they felt so long. Back in that day when everyone was just watching Vines, anything longer than 7 seconds felt long.
Because you know what you're going on Vine for. So 6 seconds. So.
And now it's on TikTok.
Imagine if Vine said we're announcing 15-second videos. It'd be like,
yeah,
that's crazy. It's only 15 seconds as well. And I'm just proving the stats. What's there's like a pie chart of the biggest, like the most genres, the genre of music that gets played the most on TikTok, isn't it?
Right.
And guess what the first one is?
Rap.
Yeah. And guess what the least one is?
Rock.
Country music. Close.
Not surprised.
But what is shows? And reggae is down at the bottom, rock's down at the bottom, soundtrack music, Latin music's down at the bottom. Yeah. Latin music's a bit bigger. But what it shows you, rap is always known for evolving and whatnot. And it's represented on this chart, because you can see rap is the most played. So, and country music is one of the older genres. So is rock, I'd say, and it's down at the bottom.
Yeah.
So it kind of shows you it's just about evolution, fam. Rap is always gonna change, and that's why it works very well with apps like TikTok.
Yeah.
It just
because there's new trends every other day on TikTok, so of course that's gonna have to be reflected in the music that drops on TikTok as well. Like.
Yeah, bro. Look at what we're talking
Because
about.
for a new trend, you have to have new music for that trend. Like you can't be dancing the different dance to the same old tune you danced to last week.
Rap doesn't even sound the same. Like popular rap 5 years ago sounds different, bruv.
Yeah.
Like I was listening to some Young Thug Rich Homie songs,
Yeah.
like a couple of weeks back. And I saw the comments on YouTube. It was like, "Oh, this was filmed in 2014, but why does it feel like a decade ago?" I was like, "Yeah, real."
Yeah.
It seems like
so much changes. So much has changed.
changes. Like the music was just different.
Yeah.
Like, and it's only like 6 years ago, bro.
When you think to an actual decade ago, who was dropping an actual decade ago?
You got Meat Mill. I got plays for that kind of stuff. Meat Mill, you had the Rick Ross, Young Money era.
Yeah, and so much has changed. It feels like that's a completely different world.
It's like a different planet.
Man said Young Money, like that whole Bedrock, like that's a different universe.
That was my
now.
entry. Like that was the hip hop that I was listening to away from my parents.
Yeah,
that was the hip hop.
You can't listen to Bedrock.
Yeah, that was the first hip hop that I was discovering by myself. Like away from any adults that I around my life. So that era always plays in my heart, innit? Like that era, like beginning of secondary school. Yeah, so Young Money, MMG, good music, good boys, Bear Man, innit? We the best, like Bear Man. So, but yeah, it's different. I miss the whole label era. That's why I like when these guys are starting their own labels. Like, obviously you had 101. The Gucci Mane thing's been here, but obviously the resurgence of it. You got Yo Gotti's thing. I miss that. I like when they're bringing these labels with their rosters, QC. It just reminds you of that time. So I'm all for it. I won't lie. I'm all for when they bring their labels in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I remember back then, Young Money was like MMG was like a team.
Yeah, man. And you say like, I don't know, it's a lot more believable record label that you genuinely want to see winning rather than, I don't know, say Universal came up with their own little roster of. I'm not listening to that. I don't care for that. Like, that's just seems too.
When it's like they're rocking, it's like a team. It's like a
exactly like quality control music. That's a team. You know, that's like I support. I don't know, all the Migos the same way as I support P and Q, like the same guys that, do you get me, that running the thing, like.
Yeah, I want to see that in the UK as well, though.
Or UK-based record label groups like that.
Yeah, I think we will get it soon because we just started making money in it.
It's
so
very
give us
young.
Another 5-6 years, we will.
Because some of our OGs are still dropping music, like they're
That's
still
true.
grinding, you know.
They say that about, let's take it to football, Man City. They say Man City, their legends are still playing.
Yeah, bro.
Same with UK.
Yeah.
Our OGs are still rapping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Man said Joe Black only just hopped on Tion Wayne's thing.
Yeah, you got Gets.
His last album,
dropping
like, yeah,
albums. Like where they're still very fresh, and we forget that. So it means, I feel like that pressure we put on ourselves means that we've done, makes us do an awful lot in a short space of time. Like we actually put a lot of pressure on ourselves, and we forget that, but those things only like not even
we forget. Yeah, we forget a lot, like that we are a fraction of the size of the US. So
this thing is probably just clearing 20 years now. The UK thing, and yeah, fraction of the size. We're basically the size of us. We're not even
the size of a state.
3 times bigger than us.
Yeah, exactly.
The whole country, Texas.
So, yeah, like really, like you can't compare yourself to a whole United States of America that's been doing their thing for years, for decades.
But you know, we do need to start seeing like UK own like, sorry, I say UK, but like rappers own like sub labels as well, innit?
Yeah.
Like, because sometimes in the UK we're at the stage. I think we're at the stage in the UK where like you can there's very bait label features. Like I feel like if it was like a rapper owned label, we wouldn't be having these bait label moves. Like you know these them songs with these forced link ups that keep happening.
Yeah,
like these forced link ups on like GRM and that, like you'll see. It's like, where there's like 6 rappers on the tune.
Yeah,
it's like, why are they together? You know what I'm saying? Like for example, there's a new tune, Ray, Russ, and We Want Raves. All on a song. I didn't love it, I'll be real, but it just seemed like there's too much going on, bro. On the tune.
Russ, Ray, We Want Raves, and who?
We know Ray, Raye.
No.
She's on a song with Kojo Funds. She had that song with Rams. Baby, I'm not always there when you call, I decline. Oh, Ray, she's a singer, innit? But they're on the song together, it just sounded too much, bro. Too much going on, bro. But I feel like when you have these crews and that together, we're good. I see Kretz and Conan try to do it with Rap Game. I think the winner gets signed to the label and stuff.
winner gets signed for one song. It's a bit ambiguous. They make it out to be like the winner gets signed and is part of now Play Dirty Records, but
it's a good exposure though.
It is sick exposure because we were just talking about Zones, bro. Shout out to Zones. She's hard, and that's sick exposure for her. Like, she just dropped the General's Corner. She's doing her thing. I just think, yeah, it's good exposure, shows like that. I think shows like that we should have more of. Like, that's one thing America doesn't have.
What?
A show like Rap Game.
Yeah, we do. They have that one thing. I said, yeah, we do. They have that thing, rhythm and flow.
Yeah, but that's... See, Rap Game feels so much more, like, authentic and more believable. I don't know, maybe that's just because we're English, innit?
I can't lie, fam. That rhythm and flow was good TV, fam. You know that winner D Smoke won a Grammy? The winner of that won a Grammy. D Smoke. Right. But they're a lot more ruthless, though. I can't lie. You're sleeping on that one. You need to watch that one. That one, yeah. Like, bro, they're harsh on their people. Like, they don't accept. If you fumble, you're out, fam. Straight. Like,
that's one thing I feel like on the UK, on the Rap Game, and I feel like they're too forgiving sometimes. Bro, there's guys on there that have flopped every challenge and they're still there to see the final. You're nuts.
Yeah.
Get him out of there, bro.
Yeah,
Get him out of there. There's so many guys like that. Whatless.
Well, in America, they're doing auditions in different states. So it's like, you gotta, like you say, you gotta get out of your state.
Yeah.
You gotta get in here, then you gotta be the best in here, then you gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Because there's so many barriers, because it's such a big place, bro. Such a big place.
And they got a lot more money in it, innit? Like, you see things that, look how much they're paying for the flipping man to do Super Bowl performances, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy, fam. We don't really have that.
Yeah, we don't have no 50K show.
Would I want to see, I don't know, AJ Tracy come out in the Champions League final? I don't know. Would I? Probably not.
I don't see why not, to be honest.
If my team's losing 2-0 now, and I hear something like...
I feel like there should be more collaborations between football and rap in the UK. Because I feel like it's so intertwined.
I will gas up the sport more, but if your team's losing 2-0 and you hear... No one feels as if... It's the Hyperman set. I will turn off the TV, bro. I'll get mad. No, vex me, no.
No, that's true.
My team is down. We need to regroup. But I think that's the UK culture. Like, we're a bit more rigid in that sense. Like, with sport is sport. Music is music.
Yeah, but there's so many like little.
Do not go on the pitch together. You know what I'm saying?
No, I think there's so many like little intertwining little like. How many punchlines about how many references to footballers to scoring goals, scoring points are there, and even just drill. If we just look at drill, take away any rap, just drill. So I think there's.
I don't know, but football, like, you kind of lose the essence of. It's weird.
Like, because even at that bouncer and arms thing, like, I thought that was sick. The way, like,
boxing, you're meant to show a bit of charisma though. Like, boxing, you're meant to have a bit. Look at the press conferences. You're meant to have a bit of swagger.
Yeah.
But it's like with the. I don't know, with football, it's still very traditional. It's very.
Don't know many Millwall fans that would appreciate Quankface performing. Can't lie.
You see, with America, like, it's just different. Like, look at even the names: Super Bowl, the Champions League. Like, it's very it's different.
Yeah.
Like, we're very formal in that sense, but sometimes it makes it. It can be. It's weird because what you're saying, my head is saying, yeah, my heart is like. But I do like when it's like the football event and it's like the champions, like if your team's in there, you're like
But I think it makes sense if AJ Tracy is performing at the Champions League. That makes sense to me. I think if Giggs was performing at the Champions League, I'd say that makes little sense to me. But if someone like AJ Tracy, someone like one of these young guys that he's genuinely invested in football.
It had to be like a Stormzy though, because see football, the crowds is like, there's so much different crowds in football, like it's nuts. Like, you couldn't just have like Heady one out.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
You need to have someone
that's what we
guarantee.
You need to have someone that's invested in football, bro.
That's invested in football as well, but someone that's like the crossover everywhere. Like, it has to be like a Stormzy or a Dave.
I think AJ is good for that because that Ladbroke Grove tune that was a perfect blend between two cultures.
He's very good at that. AJ Tracy is very good at crossing over.
But yeah, someone like Heady One,
not yet.
Not yet, bro. He's
close, but not yet. But I'd even say Central C. I wouldn't. It's gonna be weird.
That's still a bit. But someone like RD, H, AJ Tracy, Stormzy, Dave, any of these guys, I'd say that's. I wouldn't feel weird seeing them perform at Champions League. I wouldn't feel weird because I think that's believable.
At Champions League.
He's a little geezer. I think that makes sense to me, innit?
Not yet.
Not yet, maybe, but I still wouldn't. I wouldn't be like. I don't know, if someone brought him out, I'd say, "Oh, say that."
It has to be like, because remember that there's just not many. You remember, like we said, it's still new in it. So Stormzy's the only person I can trust to shutting down a venue like that. Bro.
No, because he's someone that like I think a lot of people do respect, and it depends outside the culture, within the culture, like.
I mean, it's good, but it's weird, fam. Because I do like the grit that football has. Like, it's still very. They are pricing people out, but it's still a lot of like grit. What I mean is there's still a lot of humble elements to it. So when you gloss it up a bit, you might lose the essence of it. Weird one, but it'll be exciting to see how it do. That's why even with FIFA, like, man, don't want to hear rap songs on FIFA, bro.
Well, yeah. Because I can't have FIFA songs banging it. FIFA songs.
Yeah, get me them house tunes,
still.
man.
Yeah.
Imagine flipping you losing the game on FIFA 4 and all you hear is "Don't let me run you with a bad." Yeah, bro.
I'm trying to hear my father told me when I was just a child.
Yeah, I'm trying to hear something like this from even the script or something from.
Yeah, no cap.
Man, I'm trying to hear like, even if I was to hear like songs that I really like, say if I heard like, I don't know, Young Boy Nevada on FIFA, I'd be like, what's going on here, bro?
But I'd have to stop playing. I'm sitting back for 2 minutes. That's 2 minutes of silence, bro.
Exactly. I just knocked off your game. That's what I'm saying. Like, who's the name?
Trust, I'm actually hopping off at that moment.
Yeah, like I should leave the game, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? I should leave the game, cuz I ain't trying to hear that, bro. I'm just give me them songs that just get me in my element, man. So I can't lie.
If I hear Ladbroke Grove while playing FIFA, I'd say nothing. Like, I'm carrying on.
I'll be real, I don't know. Maybe not that, because the beat and that.
Yeah, like
it's bouncy, isn't it? But you know what it is? Maybe this is weird, isn't it? But see, say for like Champions League, yeah. I want to see like, I want to hear opera there, fam. I want to hear like, get me the live band with the violins. I want to feel like this is the most. I want to feel as dramatic as possible. I want my nerves to be.
Yeah, but you see Stormzy's performance when he's the rain's all falling on him and that's mad dramatic.
I don't want to hear "Blinded by Your Grace." Lord, bro. Sorry, it's a song for like religious purposes. I understand, but
yeah, but I hear that still. But them moving performances, like, I think that would work, man. I'm trying to see more of that.
I want to hear like, you know, them intense violin ones. I want to hear that. Get me amped. I want to be like, come on. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear like, ain't it different? When I can hear that anytime I want. Yeah. For the sport thing, keep it dramatic. Because these are what memories are made. Don't make it, because right now, this is not even to do with music, but with football, like, it's getting too glossy as it is anyway. Money's been thrown at it left, right, and centre. It's not really, the grit is kind of slowly leaving. But give me that opera feel. One of these days I need to go to an opera concert anyway, fam. I just want to see, like, it's mad how I feel like, it's mad how the opera guys, or the classical stuff, the live things, how they can build up like tension with their music.
It's amazing. It's amazing, bro. I went to the proms in it back in like 2016.
Swear,
yeah, the proms are amazing, bro. Like, the atmosphere is so weird though, because
what do you mean?
Like they're performing in it and everyone is silent. Everyone is silent. No one says a thing. And the second they stop performing that song, second they're done, everyone starts coughing. Like, everyone lets out all them coughs that they've been holding for the past 2 minutes. It's nuts. It's so mad. Like, I was so confused. I was like, what? Everyone's clapping and then everyone's coughing all together. This is so nuts. And I realised that's a different level of respect for the artist. Like, they're really trying to hear them. Like,
would you have to wear suits and that?
No, I had to wear a formal, like, I was wearing a blazer and a formal trousers and that. Like, I was looking smart still. Because I can't wear no trackies, turn up to the proms and it, like. No, you get laughed. I don't even think you'd be allowed in still. I don't think
it seems like one of them swanky nights out.
But I loved that. Was sick. What an experience, man. Shout out to my.
I feel like I wouldn't appreciate it back then, but now I see that. Yeah,
I didn't take it in back then. That's the thing, man. If I went now, I'd be so gripped. But halfway through, I was like falling asleep. I was like, oh, why do I need to watch them? I can just listen to this. But that was a naive child, man, because what they're doing is so sick. They're in perfect synchronicity with each other.
They're building up that emotion, just
yeah, man. Yeah. And even with the drums, like dum, 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 building up tension, building up like it's sick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm all for that the sports thing, fam. But I'm saying.
No, but that if I hear that's gonna make me want to get in there and play as well. Bro.
That's the energy
I want. Make me want to streak. Like,
give me that hooligan energy. Come on, like, I would be like, because you know what it is. You see what man say like, you see what man at a football match going, come on. That's not because they're like just. It's because like it's not because they're just wild guys. It's because they're anxious. Yeah. When they're going, come on. It's not like. It's because like they want to get their energy out.
I hear that still.
That's why you got man. Even in box when the guy goes, "Let's get ready to rumble." Yeah. Everyone's like that because it's like there's attention getting released, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for that, bro. Like I was watching some Sky Sports advert like yesterday. No, sorry, my bad. I watched Sky Sports when Liverpool whooped Man United 5-0. I was watching Sky Sports and they had some like. The music they put for like next week's fixtures, oh my days, it was crazy, fam.
What?
Some random fixtures now. It must be like Everton playing, I don't know, Aston Villa, some random fixture, but it was like, doom, doom. They went
bare suspense.
Bro, and it was like, the players were walking out the tunnel, but it was in silence. And I was like, oh my days, this is crazy. Like, advert music, bro, we can do an episode on that, bro. Yeah. That advert music thing it's mad, fam. It's interesting. There's bare adverts music. What's that advert goes? Dum 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 dum. Oh, you know that advert. Dum 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 dum. It's like it's got red. It's like a red thing in it. It's like, and the woman goes, that bit.
I'm lost.
Oh, this guy don't know.
What's it for?
I don't know. Something that's like years ago, fam. It was dum 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 dum. Brother, crazy, fam. That advert music is a whole episode I could do it on.
Yeah, because it's got to be banging, isn't it? It has to be banging. Because that's the 30 seconds you have to... That's the 30 seconds you have to like capture someone's attention.
Yeah, the drill advert music the other day, fam. That was all nuts, fam.
What?
When they were doing drill. What was I gonna say? They were doing drill music on the advert.
Yeah. I saw that. I felt very uncomfortable for him.
That was too funny.
Good moment for the scene, I guess, but fuck, that's all good for him.
Let's see if I can find that, fam. Sure. That was nuts, though, man.
No.
I saw that advert. I was like, I thought it was fake.
I thought it was fake. I wasn't. When I saw his foot Asda, I said, no way.
Yeah, no.
And these times your security's still following me around the whole place and you're doing things like that. That's the problem. That's precisely the problem.
Yeah, man. You know, there it is. Let me put it on there.
Arriving at this place, you ready? Just got these new sex kicks and that. So, get steady. Look, that's gay. So much knowledge in this place. Check his look and his book. It shows he's on the case. Look who's back. My squad and me. These girls on across my team.
I feel sick. Oh, allow it, bruv. I feel sick. I said, who's back to school? Back to school, yeah. No.
He's like, look who's back. My squad and me.
Oh, wait.
Hey, no, that
you know how uncomfortable that actually genuinely makes me feel, bro?
It's cringe still.
That's so mad.
It's mad though. It's mad.
But mad, bruv. The amount of suits that sat in that office and said, this is a great idea, guys. Nah, man. And that's another reason you shouldn't have no yes men around you. Bro, how'd they let that go through?
I don't know. It's memorable, isn't it?
It's memorable, but that's not their finest moment, bro.
But on that note, man, that's that, man. Episode 19's wrapped up.
Yeah, trust me, you lot, though. Follow us on YouTube. Obviously, sorry, no visuals for this one, but we'll be back bigger and better next time as well. Yeah, follow us on YouTube. Follow us on TikTok. Nothing But Music Pod on TikTok. Blog by Benzo on TikTok. I'm not on TikTok. That's Nothing But Music Pod. Follow us on Instagram. Blog by Benzo on there as well. Hussein.m8. Nothing But Music Pod. And yeah, See you lot next week.